Hello, beautiful people. I'm Deja Riley Isadorchek.
And I'm Jimmy Isadorchek.
So we got one question for you. Are you ready to
Start somewhere? Hey guys, welcome back. Deja is out of town right now, so it's just going to be me. I'm going to hold it down for us today. We have a lower body and core workout. We're going to do 5 different combination exercises. We're going to do each one for 3 minutes, and that's it. It's going to be pretty quick, straight to the point, and effective. And you guys are going to feel this one, and let's get right into it. All right, let's start slowly reaching down towards our toes, and then reach up to the sky, down to your toes, up. Oh, and OG is here with me. OG, he's going to help me hold it down for you guys too. Let's twist side to side. Take a knee, grab it, pull it up. So you don't need any weights. Everything is body weight. We're going to do exercises where we combine a lower body exercise with a core exercise. So what we're going to do as we do this is 4 reps of each. So for example, our first exercise is going to be a squat, and then bringing our knees to our elbows. What we're going to do is 4 repetitions of each. So for example, when we start this first one, it's going to be 4 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 knees to elbows. And then we're just going to repeat that. We'll do that for 3 minutes, and we're going to do that same format for each of the sets of exercises. All right, let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to start the timer. We got squats and knees to elbows. All right, here we go. 4 squats. Count them to yourself. That's 2, 3, 4, and then we go 4 times, knees to elbows. I'm going to go back to those squats. We're switching back and forth between the legs and the core. Although even the knees to elbows have a little bit of legs in them too, especially the hip flexors. But we're definitely bracing that core, keeping it tight, flexing those abdominal muscles and oblique muscles as we lift the knees up to the elbows. Sometimes I like to do these nice long sets so you can really get into the rhythm of the exercise, feel it for a long time, start to really feel that burn. Squats, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Keep your knees close to in line with your toes. Don't let them shoot too far past your toes. Keeping your head upright and neutral. Keeping your chest and shoulders nice and lifted, back straight. Always practicing good form. Go with the squat as low or as high as it is comfortable for you. If you've done these workouts with us before, you might have heard me say that I like to put my hands out in front, kind of like prayer hands, and then go down until my knees touch my elbows, or my elbows touch my knees, I should say. That's sort of the gauge for me as to whether I'm going low enough or not. You have 30 seconds left, guys. Our next exercise coming up is a single leg deadlift and a lunge. We have a little bit of a break in between. So as you guys are taking your break, I want you to watch me for a demonstration of what we're going to do next. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break, get some water if you need it, and watch me. What we're going to do is a single leg deadlift. So starting on one foot, I'll start on my left. We're going to go down 4 times on that same leg. 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 4 lunges on that same leg. 3, 4. And then we're going to switch legs and do the exact same thing. All right, let's get into it, guys. Nice and slow on those single leg deadlifts. Try to keep your back straight. I'm very wobbly on these, so if you are too, that's okay. There's no judgment here. Same as the squats, go as low or as high as you feel comfortable with. And then go back into those lunges with the same foot in front as was planted for the single leg deadlifts. It's an exercise that I definitely need in my life. I've done a lot of deadlifting over the years, but it's usually standard deadlift with both feet planted. And I'm trying to incorporate more sort of balance and stability work into my life, which is why I really like these, but I can definitely tell that I am very wobbly, especially on this foot. But it's okay, we're trying our best. Even if you just do a little micro deadlift, just like anything else, the more you do it, the more you practice, the better you're gonna get at it. Make sure you're alternating feet each time so you're evening out the load. As I work out and as I talk to you guys, I always lose my place. I have to keep asking myself, which foot did I use last? You guys have 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Next up, we're going down to our mats. We're going to do a plank, a high plank, and then a bird dog. So, high plank for 4 seconds. Watch me first, then you guys can begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. We drop our knees down, and then we go 1, alternating, 2, 3, 4, and then back to that plank. All right, go ahead, guys. Go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the plank. 1, keeping that leg up nice and high in the back. 2, 3, 4 for the bird dog, and then go back into that plank. And I'm gonna count to myself just so I don't mess you guys up at home. We're going for time here, so we might be on a different pace. sure when you're up in that plank, you're holding that core nice and tight, pulling that navel in, nice and strong, keeping everything locked in. For my 4-second plank, I just take 4 big deep breaths instead of counting. You guys have 1 minute of this exercise left. Oh yeah, getting sweaty in here. You guys are feeling what I'm feeling. You feel it in your shoulders a lot too. Make sure, like I said before, you're keeping that back foot and back leg up nice and high. That's how you're going to feel it in your glutes. We're trying to focus on the lower body and the core here. But like most exercises, you're going to feel it a little bit of everywhere. This is going to be our last one, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a break. All right, next up, we're going on our backs. Take a break while you watch me demonstrate the next exercise. We're doing toe touches. So on our back, we're touching alternate hand to alternate foot 4 times. That's 2, 3, 4. And then we're doing a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just like everything else, going back. All right, guys, go ahead and get it started. Starting with foot, the hand touches, and then 4 bridges. If you can't reach your fingertips or your hand all the way up to your foot, feel free to just touch your knee. Or if you can go a little bit higher, maybe try to touch your shin. The main thing is those opposite arms and legs are coming up at the same time. So you're working those abs and that little bit of a twist from going to opposite sides is going to engage those obliques on the side as well. You guys have 1 minute left. Make sure, same thing as any other ab exercise, that you're keeping those core muscles, those abs, pulled into the floor, nice and tight, keeping them engaged, and keeping your back flat on the floor as well. "20 seconds left, guys. Get as many more reps in as you can. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. We're going to stay on our backs. For this next one, we're going to do single leg bridges mixed with a abdominal crunch. So I'll demonstrate really quickly, starting on one foot planted, the other foot up. Do that single leg bridge 4 times on that same leg. Come down, and then 4 crunches, just lifting your shoulders up off the floor. And then for the next bridge, you're going to do the other leg. All right, guys, go ahead and get started. Single leg bridge 4 times, 4 crunches, single leg bridge on the other foot. This one, for me, just like the single leg deadlift, I find that I am very, very weak when it comes to just isolating a single leg. I'm so used to doing things with 2 legs at the same time. And that's why I'm starting to incorporate these a little bit more into my workouts. As always, like me and Deja always say, make sure you're breathing. Make sure when you do these crunches, I should have mentioned this before. I always like to do crunches with my fingertips just rested on my head, on my temple, or maybe just slightly behind my ears. But what you don't want to do is grab your hands together behind your head. Because when you do that, you have a tendency to strain your neck and pull your head a little too far forward. So just put them there nice and softly, because you're not using your hands to pull anything up. You're just using those ab muscles. All right, guys, let's do one more of each. One more of each leg and one more crunch. All right, this is the last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. Shake your legs out one at a time. Grab one of your knees. Pull it in towards you as much as you can towards your chest. Hey, buddy, you want to stretch with us? Take that knee and just rock it back and forth a little bit, side to side. And then you're going to take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, just pull that knee down to the opposite side so you can get a nice little torso twist in there. So breathe in and breathe out and twist. Hold it there for a few seconds. And knees back to the middle. Grab the other knee and pull it in towards your chest. Pull it as close in as you can, and with each breath, when you exhale, let it sink in a little bit closer to your chest. Rock it back and forth a little bit. Take that deep breath in. On the exhale, twist. Let that arm stretch out on the other side. Open up the chest a little bit. Come on back up to sitting. Reach forward as far as you can go towards your toes. Make sure you're keeping your legs flat on the floor here. Don't let your knees pop up. And just go as far as you feel comfortable. For you, maybe it's your knees, maybe it's your shins or your ankles or your toes, whatever feels right for you. To get that stretch going up the hamstrings, up the glutes, and then up through the lower back. Let's flip on over, and we're going to finish it up with a couple repetitions of a cat-cow. Loosen up that core, lower back a little bit. Reggie, can you do a cat-cow? Oh, you just came to leg split? Okay. All right, guys. Great job. I told you it'd be quick and straight to the point. Hope you guys got a nice little burn in there and got your workout in for the day. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, if you liked this last workout, we encourage you to like, subscribe, save, comment, and share.
We are so proud of you guys because today you decided to
Start somewhere.